everyone, this video is going to be a demonstration on how I get my hair into this swim cap here. So this is the special silicone swim cap specifically made for people with long hair. So the first thing you want to do is to tie your hair up in a bun and try not to use any metal or anything sharp, no pins or anything, no clips, because the clips can actually perforate the silicone. It can actually perforate this and cause it to rip apart. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put my hair in a really quick knotless bun, and thank you to Torrin Page for showing everybody how to do a knotless bun if your hair is longer than waist length. So I'm just going to do this really quickly. And there you go. So that's quite sturdy. And just a note, I'm specifically doing this on a wash day right before I wash my hair because this is actually quite staticky. So it tends to give me a lot of flyaways or anything. So I try to make sure that my hair is as greasy as possible for this video so that I'm not going to have my hair kind of going everywhere as soon as I take this off. So the first thing you're going to do is locate the front and the back of this swim cap. So I think in this situation the logo is on the front of the head. At least that's how I see most swimmers wear their swim caps, with the logo at the front. And the back of this swim cap is supposed to have a little bit more room. So it's supposed to have like a little cone or like a bowl to hold your hair. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just stretch it out like this from the inside. And what I'm actually doing is I am kind of like pretending I'm holding a brain or something, or just like the top of a basketball or something. And so you want your fingertips to be kind of rounded down like that so that your fingernails don't perforate the silicone. And I'm just going to stretch it gently like this. And I'm going to put in my bun first. So put that in at the back of your head. And then bring the rest of the cap forward. And then, you know, just take a little bit of time to tuck all your hair in and everything. And it's also a good idea to not wear earrings when you're doing this because the backs of the earrings can also perforate this cap. So I'm just going to tuck all my hair in like so. And there you go. So this is a good look for me. Yeah, it's really flattering. So you can see that I have a bit of a cone head in the back, and that is supposed to happen. So now I have just proven that yes, I can get hair my length into a swim cap. So there are a few places here that the hair does not completely cover. I'm sure that some people can pull the swim cap all the way down and like over top of their ears to really cover those areas, but I don't find it to be completely necessary. I don't need my hair to really be bone dry when I'm going swimming. Granted, yes, I do swim in mostly chlorine pools and it is really bad for your hair, but the reason that I wear the swim cap primarily is that whenever I go swimming with a braid or something, I don't know what it is about the currents of the water, but my hair always really wants to get really knotted and really matted. So basically if I have a braid just coming out, just regular English braid, it'll turn into one giant dreadlock, and you can absolutely forget about me wearing my hair loose when I go swimming, because I've tried that once or twice before and I ended up crying because it took me 3 to 4 hours to comb up my hair afterwards. So it just wasn't a good situation. So I wear the swim cap to protect the majority of my hair from the silicone, from the chlorine, sorry, and also to keep my hair tangle free. And I really don't mind if the edges of my hair get a little bit wet, as long as it's, you know, not my entire head. So I have been swimming for a couple hours in the swim cap. I've had this cap for a couple of years already, and I have never found that it just kind of like popped off or flew off at all. You do have to be careful that you know, the edge of the cap is like really secure and kind of gripping onto your skin. But when you want to take the cap off, say you're all done swimming and everything, then try and get your fingertips underneath the cap without using your nails, because remember, your nails can perforate the swim cap. Just from the front here, and you just want to pull it back first. You're going in the opposite direction as you were when you were putting it on, so bring it back slide it, and then take it off with your bottom last, and there you go. And you can see even with my hair really greasy, I'm still getting some flyaways. So there you go. I have just proven that you can indeed get hair my length into the swim cap without the use of any ponytail elastics, no pins, no clips or anything, and it does stay in there quite well. So for those girls who have hair as long as mine, then consider trying one of these out. And excuse me, if you have hair not quite as long as mine, but a little bit fluffier, then you can also consider using one of these, because I know a lot of curly girls out there, if they chemically relax their hair, they don't want to get their hair wet, so try using the Swimcap. So I've owned this Swimcap for about 2 years now, and it's held up pretty well. I haven't seen any like rips in the seams or anything like that. Granted, I don't swim all year round, I only swim in the summertime, but this is pretty good for limited use, and I think I bought it on eBay for $10, so it's not like it's going to break the bank, and it has saved me a lot of time and frustration, and particularly a lot of damage, because I don't have to spend like 3 hours trying to comb out all the mats in my hair every time I go swimming. So for those long-haired girls or the big-haired girls, consider trying out one of these long hair swim caps. I know that Speedo makes it. I don't know about any other brands that make it. So anybody who knows of other brands that make swim caps are a little bit larger for those girls with a bit more hair than others, then feel free to leave a comment down below. And so I hope you enjoyed this demonstration. I am going to try and do long hair videos a little bit more often than I did before, that being more than every 6 months. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.